Hello, my fellow adult men investing into a children's card game instead of the S&P 500. Hey, man, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. Credential time real quick before I get started. Everything that I talk about in this video is something that I would do myself and probably have already done myself. I have a blue bottom OP01. I have a regular OP01. I have a case of OP05. I have a lot of Luffy cards. I have a lot of Zoro cards. I have a lot of Nami cards. Everything that I say, I would do myself. So, without further ado, let's get started. It's Dom Peace here. Thanks for also all the support on the first video, by the way. This is the second video. It took me a couple weeks to freaking get something out, but hey, we're here. Anyways, top 5 sets that you should be investing your money into right now. In my opinion, this is only entertainment, not financial advice. Let's get into it. First one, to no one's surprise, you see it on the screen, is Romance Dawn. I'm going to keep this one pretty short and sweet, but this is the first set in the TCG. I personally believe, and I think you will also believe this if you clicked on this video, that the One Piece TCG has legs, and they can be something very, very special going into the future. That is exactly it. It's the first set. I'm not going to sit here and say it's the best set, but it's the first set. It has some very iconic cards. It has this Zoro card. It has this Nami card. There's a pre-errata version that you can get in the blue bottom that I think is a great card to have. There's this Monkey D. Luffy card. There's a Boa Hancock card. If you guys could take in anything from my videos, it's I put a lot of value into this TCG based off of the characters that are in the set. So my top 4, my big 4, Monkey D. Luffy, of course, Zoro, Nami, and Boa Hancock. Those are the top 4. If a set has those cards, and it has a really good card, it has a really good looking card, it has multiple characters that I just mentioned, I think it's a banger set, personally. So, it has Zoro, Luffy, Nami, Boa Hancock, all the cards, all the characters that I believe are investable, like the Charizards, the Umbreons, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. If you came from Pokemon, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, so it has all the characters that I think are great. It is the first set that came out for the TCG. I'm just gonna say this is both the blue bottom and the white bottom because I do believe these are still at a good price. Me personally, I have one of each myself. So I would say, $432 for a white bottom. The market price for a blue bottom, it says $1260. I would put it more like $1,400, $1,500, just based off of some eBay sales that I've been seeing. When you look at Pokemon and you look at the first sets that came out for Pokemon, you have booster boxes of those going for thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars. So I still think $1,500 for a blue bottom, $430 for a white bottom, I still think is a fair price. Me, personally, just for the collectability aspect of things, I think if this is a fraction as popular as we probably think it's going to be, I think there's going to be a lot of people in the future who want to open OP01 boxes. So yeah, that is why this is number 5 on my list. Okay, number 4, Awakening of the New Era. To no one's surprise, OP05. Listen, this box is going for $257. I don't give a shit. I really don't care. I really don't care. This set, as I said, as long as the One Piece TCG is as a fraction as successful as we think it's going to be, this is going to be a $1,000 box. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I think this has 2 of the most iconic cards in the entire TCG, being this Gear 5 Luffy manga card and this Oda signature Luffy card. This is the only card in the entire TCG with Oda signature. And even if for some reason they come out with another card with Oda signature, which they totally could do that, this is the first one. This is the first one. So I think it has 2 of the most iconic cards in the entire TCG. It checks off a lot of the boxes for my character requirements. It has Luffy. It has a Nami SP, which is gorgeous. It has a Zoro card. Overall, I think it's a fantastic set. It's an anniversary set, so it comes with multiple mangas. I think the SP designs are fantastic. There's a Luffy alt-art leader. I love this set. I just love this set. I think it's very iconic, and I think $257, while it is higher than most other booster boxes, I think it's for good reason, and I still think it has legs to grow into the future just because of the iconicness of all the cards in the set. This is the first kind of anniversary set that came out. It's a good set. It's a really good set. Anyways, all right. We're moving on to number 3. Number 3. 500 years into the future. Didn't see this one coming. This one is my diamond in the rough right now. So OPO7, this is going for $118 a box. One of the cheapest boxes that you can possibly get. But we go back to what I've been saying. Nami, Bo Hancock, Luffy, Zoro. What are the 2 top chase hits in this set? It's Onami SP and the Boa Hancock manga. So this is the first Boa Hancock manga. And there's a real, I would say this is one of my favorite Nami SPs actually. So anyways, there's also a Boa Hancock alt-art leader, which looks absolutely fantastic. I think this is a really underrated set, and I think there's going to be more Boa Hancock and Nami collectors in the future who want to get that Boa Hancock manga, who want to open that Onami. And this is just such a cheap set. Oh my gosh. It is so cheap, and some people might have this low on their list, but I think given the price and given the potential for where it can go in the future, just based off the chase hits that you can get, I think this is probably one of the best sets that you can get right now for some good gains. All right, let's move on. Number 2. Just buy this shit. Oh my god, they just did a reprint. I think some people were panicking about it. I saw this box in the 160s. Oh my god, if you can get a box for 160 Emperors of the New World, you better do all sorts of things. You better throw it back, twerk it up. I don't care what you got to do. You better get that box. Emperors of the New World, about $172. By the way, I should have said this at the beginning of the video. If you're going to buy any of these sets, if you're going to invest in any of these sets, try to get a case. Don't be cheap if you have the money, because I believe cases will command a premium in the future, because there are a lot of people who track cases. There are a lot of people who will hit the top card in a set, in a case, and then sell the rest of the boxes, and all the other boxes are going to be dead. And I think more people in the future will know that, and they'll look for cases, and I think there'll be a premium. So keep that in mind with everything that I'm saying. If you can afford a case, try to get a case. If you can't afford a case, don't worry about it. I still think booster boxes will do good in the future, but I do think cases are a lot safer to offload in the future. Just my own personal opinion. Anyways, OPO9, this is the 2nd anniversary set. I don't need to introduce this shit. This has Nami, Boa, Zoro, and Luffy. It has 2 different types of SPs. It has these SPs right here, and then it has these wanted posters. The alt-art leaders are fantastic. This is about the strongest characters in the entire series. It introduces the first gold manga, which is a Goldie Roger manga. That goes for about $3,000. It has 4 mangas as usual, 2 different type of SPs, really good alt-art leaders, a Zoro treasure rare. This set is fucking fantastic, fellas. This set is fucking fantastic. If you can get this one, definitely get it. All right. A Fist of Divine Speed. This set just came out. It's $123. It should not be $123. I'm going to be completely honest. This should not, I repeat, should not be $123. You can get the Monkey D. Luffy Anniversary Gold, and you can get the Monkey D. Luffy Anniversary Silver. And these are very, very hard to hit. It also comes with a Snake Man Luffy manga. It comes with a Snake Man Luffy alt-art leader. It has multiple Nami cards. An alt-art leader Nami. It has an alt-art regular card Nami. It has Zeus, but it has Nami in it, so I count that as well. It has the Luffy SEC. I'm telling you right now, this is the most undervalued set on the entire market right now. And I'm not sure if it's just because it came out and people don't know what's going to happen, but this is the most undervalued set. By far, it's not even close. $123. If you can get this under $150, I would run and I would grab that every single time. All right. Recap. OPO1, Romance Dawn. Awakening of the New Era, OPO5. 500 Years in the Future, OPO7. Emperors in the New World, OPO9. And OP11, A Fist of Divine Speed. Those are my top 5 right now that I would buy myself personally. And I am. I am buying these personally. So, that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for all the support in the first video. If you enjoyed this video, click all the buttons. Tell me what you thought. Do you think I'm stupid? Dominic, you should have said this set. Dominic, that set sucks. All right, let me know. We can have a conversation in the comments about it. Anyways, Thank you guys so much. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.